What a year it's been for you guys so far. This is obviously the most important time of the year. You get into the conference tourney time. What are you looking for the guys just to carry over in terms of consistent things that you want to see?
Basically just doing the same stuff we've been doing all year. Um, Not change a thing. Honestly, it's we talked about the last couple of days is be who you are. Don't change anything. We play good baseball. We play solid baseball. Then we're gonna have a really good chance to win the conference championship. So we've been very good offensively all year. Pitching has improved as the year has gone on, and just keep doing the same stuff. Don't change a thing.
What have you seen this year, from previous years that has, kind of equaled the success that you've gotten this year?
I mean, I wasn't expecting these kind of numbers because they're the best in program history by far. Like not even close. We're shattering records. We're nationally ranked in like 10 offensive categories. I mean, and it goes from home runs to, I think we broke the record for stolen bases. We broke the record for home runs. We broke the record for runs scored by 140. I mean, it's been amazing. I think obviously these two guys have put up just absurd seasons. I think the biggest difference we've had really good hitters in the past. The biggest difference is it's the entire lineup is good. Um, and we have Brody McKenzie batting ninth, who's hitting 300 with an over 500 batting on base percentage, and that's your nine hitter. So, and you have guys like Scotty Penny hitting seventh, who are as clutch as they come, 280, 290 hitter, over like 45 RBIs in the seven hole. So I think that's been been such a difference in our offense is the fact that there's no let up. We're relentless. We get 7, 8, 9 or 6, 7, 8 coming up in the batting order. I'm like, we still feel like we're going to score runs. That's why this offense has been so good. Is besides the top with Jack and Anthony and Garrett Genther and Reese. I mean our six hitters leading our team in batting average. So that's been a big difference. They've really bought into what we're trying to do, and then you don't usually see this, but I feel like every hitter has improved this year. Give credit to Coach Heiss, our assistant coach, who spends most of his time with the hitters. He's done a great job, and I mean, it's been a just crazy offensive season. And they always say pitching wins, but when you average 10 runs a game, that helps. Um, so, but you still need to pitch to win a championship. So that's what we have to do to finish this off.
Yeah, no doubt. And a lot of college teams don't really have the luxury of having anchors like Ant and with Jack. What's it like having those two guys? I know you talked about having a whole lineup that can do it all, but I mean those two are a mainstay in every game. Just having that consistency and having that leadership. What's that mean to the team?
I mean, you just feel like they're going to get a hit every time. I mean, honestly, it's like with these guys, you feel like they're going to give us a good at bat, and when they don't or don't get a good at bat, you're surprised, which is a pretty good thing to be thinking about as a coach. It's like when they don't have a good at bat, it's like, what the heck was that? Like, I can't believe he swung on that pitch, or because it's so rare. I mean, they've been so good all year, and I mean, to be honest, like we've had a lot of hard. It's amazing how many hard outs or how many balls we've hit that would be home runs into the wind at our place. I mean, we could easily the numbers could be better. We've just hit the ball really hard. Even a kid like DJ Perrin, who's batting fifth, who's hitting like 270 on a year. I mean, how many guys do you think how many hard outs he's had this year? I mean, just
Right.
unbelievable. He could easily be hitting 320. So we've been tough outs. We've been relentless, up and down. And these two guys right here have put up just not only great numbers in our program history, but national numbers, like crazy numbers nationally.
Yeah, it's been a lot. To the players for Anthony, I'll start with you, and then we'll go over to Jack. Uh, Year by year, you've had double digit homers. You've consistently hit the ball well for average, and you've gotten on base. What goes into your preparation, and how do you keep up this type of production that obviously is you're the program leader in home runs now.
I would say it kind of starts just getting better every day. And I remember Coach D telling me as a freshman, he's like, "Yeah, really good year, but there's so much left in the tank." And I think, especially coming into this year, it started a little bit last year, but I think this year as a whole, it's been kind of like what I've tapped into as a hitter and like what I really can do as a hitter.
And Jack, for you, being able to be in a lineup like this, but to shine like you have, um, as a guy that's another anchor in the lineup, what's it been like being a part of this team specifically this year?
Yeah, no question. I think the first 2 years I had here, I mean, they weren't the best, and I knew last year I had a decent year, but I knew I had more left in the tank. So just to help out the guys this year and be productive and try to get good at bats, and just the team chemistry this year is off the charts. It's kind of something that's helped us just stick together and play our game and not let outside factors affect us. So yeah, just sticking to the approach and being a good team.
That was gonna be my next question. The chemistry that you guys have, that's so important, especially in college baseball. Um, talk about that for a second and how that kind of meshed for you guys. Did anyone take like a leader role on that, or what was that kind of like?
Yeah. I would say for us specifically for our team is, I mean, I would say the starters were all like best friends. Everyone's really close, and I think that's huge being able to like hang out with the guys off the field because when you get to a team, I mean, especially you see it a lot in summer ball, like guys don't know each other well, and the teams, I mean, you have a lot of great players on the team, but nobody really meshes together. You don't really succeed. But I think our team is so close to the point where that's why we have so much success is because we're all so close and we could give each other crap, and it's just awesome.
How bad, Jack? I'll go to you here. You guys are, having such a great season. How bad do you guys want to be in the NCAA tournament? And because you guys are there, you guys are right there, you're close, but there's this next step to get to. Um, how bad do you guys want that? Not only for you guys, but for the seniors as well.
Yeah, no question. I mean, we've been talking about that over the last few weeks, even when we knew we were kind of closing in on the regular season championship. But after every one of those games, it was kind of just saying like the job's not finished. Like we know we can make it, and we know we have the talent to do it. So it's kind of just closing the door here in this last week. So yeah, looking to go out and get one tomorrow.
For sure. And for coach, the landscape of college in general is crazy these days, not only with the portal, um, but recruiting seems to get tougher from an outside perspective from what we do. For you to kind of orchestrate a team like this, to see them have the chemistry that they have and the production that they have, taking a step back and seeing that as a not only a coach but as a mentor to these kids, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's a tough landscape now. Like you go into years, I mean, basically prior to COVID, we have depth charts. We look at every year. I'm like, oh, we feel like we know what our team's going to be next year, the year after that, even the year after that. And now you kind of don't know what it's going to be. Um, and I give a lot of credit, and it makes our proud of our program. Like a kid like Anthony and Tristan Novak and Eric Kent, they're three seniors that have had phenomenal careers. And yeah, they could have gone somewhere else. But I've heard, these guys talk about it, like especially Ant, like he likes these are his best friends. Like, why would he want to leave? Like, these are the guy he loves playing with them. We've had, last year wasn't a great year, but we've had success. We knew we had a chance to be really good this year, and he's gone out there and done very well and knew he was going to play, and he loves his teammates, and you know, it makes me happy that we have a program like that. These guys want to stay. That means a lot to me because that's our goal. Me and myself and our staff. It's like we want to put our guys, like we want our guys to have a great experience on and off the field. And winning championships is a big, and having a chance to win championships is a big part of that. And you do what you can as a coach, and you hope guys have a great experience, and your good players want to stay and be part of it. So that's all I can do from my end. You know, we had a couple kids leave, and last year that were key guys on our team, and it has not worked out for them at other schools, to be honest. So, the grass isn't always greener. And, if you have a good situation and you like it, um, I don't know, there's a lot of kids that, just looking for something better, and there's not always something better out there. So it makes me happy that guys, these guys have stayed and they want to be part of this. Because that's what I want to create, a culture and atmosphere that guys just love it and want to be part of this and just have fun being with their teammates, their coaches, sports staff. And guys will still gonna end up transferring, but we'll also pick up some good transfers. We got a couple, really good ones in the last couple of years. So it's helped us more than it's hurt us. But it's landscape and I have to deal with it.
And then last one for the players here. Your confidence heading into this one. I mean, just the way you guys have been swinging the bat this year. I assume nothing changes in how you guys approach things.
I would say yeah, because something Coach Heiss has told us is we're not really worried about what the other team's trying to do. Just stick to what our game is. So that's always big for us going to the games. It's like we're not really worried about what they're trying to do. It's just play our best brand of baseball, and we're gonna have a really good chance to win, especially with the numbers we're putting up.
Yeah, on top of that, it's kind of just the consistency, as Coach C was saying, just up and down the lineup is something that just gives you confidence going up. Anytime you're up at the bat, the guys behind you are going to pick you up, or the guys in front of you are going to get on base to give you opportunities. So, yeah, just that consistency. And then, kind of from the technical standpoint, as Coach C was saying, just jumping on the starters early and getting to the bullpen is something we got to really, really focus on doing. As he was saying, there's really not much depth to the bullpens. I mean, there's a couple of key arms that you got to just knock out of the game early. So, yeah, just working to get on them early.
And then going off that one more, is there any added pressure that you guys are the one seed, or is that more of a confidence thing?
I would say for me, it's a confidence thing. I mean, we won this league. It's our league to lose. So we don't really there shouldn't be any pressure on us in general because everyone's trying to beat us. We're just playing our game.
Yeah, completely agree. I mean, we won the league for obvious reasons. I mean, we played hard all year and earned that title. So yeah, I mean, the bye definitely helps. We saved the day of pitching. So yeah, just definitely a confidence thing going into tomorrow.